What's up, everyone? Today I am trying to find the old Trilby cemetery. It is off in the woods. It's down this long trail. I'm on one of them walking trails, and I did the GPS, and this is where it's showing me it is. I thought I just seen somebody up there. It's showing me here, but there is no path. Today I have Henriette with me, and we are going to try. We may have to go back to the car and grab boots, but I'm going to flip it around and show you guys what I'm seeing. It's crazy. There is no trail. Now, further back, it looked like there was a trail. A possible trail. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to turn you guys around. So I did the GPS, and it stopped us right here. I mean, look at this. Now, I was able to come down this little side road. Actually, it's somebody's driveway. So, I was actually able to come down this long, it might be a road. It goes right into somebody's driveway. I turned the car around and parked it back there. I didn't have to walk very far. But, now, where's the path, Henriette?
I don't know.
Yeah, we don't see a path.
That thing you seen back there.
It's telling me that it's right out there. What is that? What is that?
It looks like a sign.
It's probably a tombstone.
Bingo.
It might be a tombstone. So it looks like it is right up in there. Wonder why they don't mow a path to it. Alright guys, so it kind of looks like you guys are blurry, but I can't really tell. That might be a tombstone right up in there. Let me zoom in for you guys. Let me get rid of my phone. Let me see. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but that looks like it's a tombstone right over there in the woods. Possibly.
One way to find out.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my car, and I'm going to get my boots on. And then we're going to walk it. We're going to walk over there. But, yeah, that might be a tombstone. I can't really tell, guys. Look, it looks like somebody might have walked up in here. If I lived here, I would have mowed a path to it. There's got to be tombstones. Look.
There's more.
There's a whole bunch of them right there. So this is it, guys. We found it. Yay. All right, I'm going to get some boots on, and I will be right back. All right, guys, here we go. I don't know if this is... Ooh, there's dog shit. I don't know if this is the right trail or not, but we're going to take this trail because it looks like... Oh. Oh my God. I just stepped into another dimension or something, guys. That was friggin' freaky. My ears popped.
I don't even know if I hit it yet.
Oh my God. Oh, oh Lord. I'm trying to flip you guys around. Alright, guys. Something was really weird. I took a step and both of my ears popped, and it was like I stepped into another dimension or another, I don't know. It was so weird. I mean, I feel okay. You said you felt something too?
Yeah.
All right, well, I don't know what it was, guys, but I smelled dog shit, or I smell shit. Anyways, we are gonna walk up in here. I'm taking you guys with us, but I wanted you to know how I was feeling. All right. So, look at all the pretty flowers. What was that? Alright. So this is kind of a trail. So this is an old, forgotten, colored cemetery. Look, there's a path right there. I hope we're not on that guy's property. Let's walk out here. I hope we're not on somebody's property. I went back and put my boots on, guys. Oh. And I hope my car doesn't get towed. I put a note on it, said I was filming the old cemetery. Wow, you could drive. I wonder if there's a path from that direction. You could drive your car up in here. Look, I can see it right there. There's a bunch of... Oh man, we should have went up that other trail.
That probably was what that was too.
I can see a bunch of, golly, this place is really unmarked. Really unmarked. This is, oh, guys, this... All right, let's go back to that trail. Unless you think we can climb up there, but there might be poison there.
I mean, that looks like poison.
It does look like poison. All right, we're gonna go back and go up that driveway. I probably could have drove my car right up over in here. So it's right up there. I didn't see nothing. I wasn't looking.
It looks like a black figure just like ran right in front of us.
Wow. Alright, so we're gonna go up this path here, guys. I was worried about this being private property. But
I think if it was private property, they'd have a sign.
yeah. I don't even see a sign for the cemetery. So the cemetery... I hope they're not at my car. That was weird. Alright. So it's up this little old road. Now there's two Trilby cemeteries, guys. One, oh my, right here, look. Right off to the left. This is so sad. There's a grave right there. And it looks like it's all by itself.
I think there's one next to it, but there's no stone.
Oh, there is. Listen to them dogs.
Some dogs.
Oh my God, I hope they don't come at us. That would be awful. Oh, there's so many of them.
I wouldn't even consider this a cemetery because they're just like, it's like they're just thrown all over.
This was an old farmland.
This is awful.
This is the old colored cemetery, guys. From way back in the day. Let's see if we can get up here and see. This one's got a tombstone. Oh, that's people. This person was buried in 1989. World War II. Matthew Woods. November 8th, 1922 to November 2nd to 1989. So they were still burying people here in 1989. Oh, look at this one. There's one there too. They're Army guys. World War II. 1967 is when he was buried. He was born in 1905. Oh no. People walk this trail out here. And I bet you nobody even knows the cemetery's up in here. This is awful.
That's a really good way to treat a veteran because that one's from World War II.
Yeah, these are from World War II also. Wow.
This is awful. It's like they put them here to be forgotten.
There's so many of them, guys. This was an old farm. Oh, look. They're buried up in there. This is really terrible. Somebody's loved ones are totally forgotten. Look at that. They're everywhere. Somebody takes care of this one right up here. It's got fence around it and everything. Look at this, guys. Look. Oh my. That's awful. There's some way back there that's got flowers. And look at this one. Somebody's taking care of this one. They're all over here, guys. Oh, somebody needs to come in and preserve this place. Look up there. There's flowers up there. They're all over. I mean, if those little markers get moved, they're not gonna know anything. They're not even gonna know somebody's buried there. That is so awful.
This is almost like they put them here to be forgotten. That's horrible.
Oh. When did he die? 1957. Somebody still takes care of his spot. This one here is 1960. Wow. Oh, this makes me want to cry. This is awful. Now, I was reading a little bit about this cemetery. Oh, I walked right into a spider web. I was reading a little bit about this cemetery, and I will tell you about that in just a few minutes. Look up in here. This is terrible. This is terrible. They're way back there, guys. Oh no. I wish I was in better shape, and this one's 2020. Somebody was buried here in 2020? Wonder how they even got machines in here to dig or anything. This one's March 10th, 2020. Oh, wow. This one's 2007. I don't know how they would drive up in here. They would, if they drove up in here to dig this grave in 2020, they had to have run over all this stuff. And how did they, how did they get the casket back here and everything? Wow. It's awful. There's more here. They go back that way, guys. Back there in the woods. Oh, I hope they get somebody to take care of this place. It needs weed whacked. Branches and trees need cut down. Oh, Lord. This would be awful. I mean, I am so sad, and I'm not even related to anybody in here. I am so sad for these people. There's so many World War II people in here. Thank you so much for your service. There's so many of them. And they're just up in the woods with no, the cemetery really doesn't even have a name. When I was reading about it, they call it the Trilby Colored Cemetery is what they call it. Now there's a Trilby cemetery around the corner. What's that? And I do plan on taking you guys to that place also. But this was two cemeteries I wanted to check out. I cannot believe this. Henriette, they are way up there in the woods and everything.
I'm being touched.
They're awful. You're being touched?
My aunt is like she can see stuff too.
Yeah.
And she says when it feels like
I'm gonna walk that way.
Her hair on you.
Yeah.
It usually means you're being touched by a spirit.
Well, I think we're walking through spider webs too, Henriette. I'm not saying you're not being touched, but I'm saying that we're walking through spider webs. Because I already walked through them too. This is just awful though.
The ones up there are just buried in leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And I do flower projects if I want to come here.
There's a Willie, 1969. Wow. Yeah, I'm not in good enough shape to take care of this big old cemetery, but I hope to God they find somebody to do it. because this is awful. This would be an amazing place to do a flower project, but it needs cleaned up first.
Did you just hear that? Something just knocked down a tree.
I didn't hear it. Wow. Look, I wonder what this was. I wonder if there was fence around it at one time for this family. Layla. What does it say? Layla. L-E-L-A. Grover. 1989. 1900 to 1989. This is really, really sad. Now that one has a nice tombstone. Look at that. These people being buried here, I bet you they never thought, oh, we'll just be out in the woods and nobody will take care of our cemetery. It's awful. I'm like sick in my stomach, guys. Alright, guys. That one there. Oh, look. This has got to be really old. You know why? It's got the glass. It's got the... spiders. It's got the... yeah, you can't even read it. It's got the little metal thing, but it's got glass. You know, it was a piece of paper behind the glass. Oh. That's awful. That's really awful. So that's one that they're never going to know. Unless a loved one is still alive, they're never going to know who it is. Now look at this. This is fenced off. And there's graves right behind it. Looky here. Why? Oh my. I am so heartbroken over this. This is awful. I'm trying to turn my phone sound off. I thought I turned it off. Alright, let's go through and see who this is. Oh, you can barely read it. What's it say? U.S. North, World War II. There's so many World War II people here, guys. Oh my gosh. Thank you for your service. There's so much poison up in here too. This goes on and on, guys. Oh. Look. It's there, it's here. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Oh my gosh. I think there was 384 graves in here. Over there. I'm pretty sure when I looked it up, it might not have been this one that had 384. This one might have had 124. But I can see them all up through the woods. Oh. There's got to be some kind of society that would come in here and preserve this place. Clean it up. I think I read they were trying to get family members to come in here and help clean it up. Oh. Where's she at? Oh, she's back there. I just heard something right up in here. Did you guys hear that? I just heard something right up in here, and Henriette is back there. So did you guys hear that? That was crazy. I don't know where... Oh, I'm hearing it again. I hope there's no wild animal. I don't know where this trail goes and how many more graves are down in here. Look, right down in there. Oh. This is really bad. I don't know where this trail goes to. I swear something's following me. I wonder if somebody owns this piece of property. Oh, I'm hearing stuff. It's got to be lizards or something. I hope. Unless it's a snake. Trying to see if that's a grave up in there. I can't tell. I cannot tell. But they're everywhere, and I'm trying to see where we're going here. Oh, this is how somebody drives in here. This is how they still bury people here. Just nobody's mowed it. So they drive up in here and come down this path. We could have probably done that ourselves. Drove up in here and came down the path. I don't think I would want to do a night video here. This is creepy in the daytime. Creepy and sad. And you really can't get to many graves. But yeah, I could cross the bike path and come up in here. There's probably graves all up in there too. What?
All the ones buried back there?
Yeah, there's so many of them.
Oh,
Let me
boy.
see. There's so many of them. I think I read where they were trying to get like I said, they were trying to get family members to come out and help clean this place up. But it's overgrown so bad that they're going to have to pay somebody to come in here and do it. Maybe the family members would be willing to keep it clean, but right now it is just, it's a mess. It's so overgrown that they're going to have to pay somebody to come up in here and weed whack and cut branches down, and definitely. I can't even imagine how much somebody would charge to come up in here and clean this place up. There's so many of them. All right, everyone. So I have a little bit of information from the internet, which you guys can look this up also. It's a community, it's the Trilby. Trilby? I might be saying it wrong. It's the Trilby. There's a small plot of land. Many blacks of the area found their final resting places. This is the plot. The cemetery is known only as Trilby Colored Cemetery. All right, so it says the earliest graves in this cemetery are unmarked. It says the exact date of the cemetery was established. The exact date the cemetery was established is unknown. So I guess, you know, they would have to clean this up. They would have to go through and see what dates they could read off of these little metal markers. And like some of these, they didn't. It was way back in the day when they made the markers where they put the piece of paper behind the glass. I mean, that was the craziest thing. What did they think that in 100 years that was still going to be there? So that was pretty crazy of them to think that. Now these little metal ones, they're not bad, but they still lose. Like, you can't read them half the time. So unless these people have loved ones alive or know exactly where their loved ones buried, we may never know who some of these people are. And it's really sad, because this cemetery is, it's sad. It's heartbreaking. Breaks my heart. I swear. I swear. I keep feeling like somebody's coming up around me. Anyways, let me see what else I can gather on this. I had it all printed out and I forgot to bring it with me. Let's see. So they don't know the exact date. Alright, everyone. Now my battery died. I had to change my battery. Oh, it's so hot out here. Anyways, okay, so this one has 124 graves. Let's see. It says some of the, let's see. Many graves only have temporary metal markers, and quite a few of them are unreadable. The markers are from Milton Funeral Home, and several are from the former Evans Funeral Home. Few are legit, you know, you could barely read few of them. Some of them have paper. Yeah, I've seen that. Paper behind the glass. Metal markers are from Harper's Funeral Home. There are 124 graves that remain marked, including that of Alvergen A. Crow. He was born in December 9th of 41. He died December 31st of 2003. The oldest grave that remains, let's see. I lost it. The oldest, let's see. The oldest grave that remains marked with dates are 1918, and that is the grave of Willie Griffin, born in 1903. Griffin holds a headstone shared with his wife, Willie Mae Griffin, born 1903 to 1925, died. Some of the graves are unmarked slabs and headstones that once held some type of identification. Some are marked, have no dates for the descendant, including John Patrick's, which reads Indian Chief Buffalo Head. Now, we didn't see that one. Golly, let me know if you guys see anything behind me, because I swear it feels like something's behind me. We didn't see that one. It's hard to see these graves. It's hard to read the graves. Many graves are veterans, are marked with sentiments such as our darling, gone to rest, our beloved. Alright guys, so it also says that sadly the old Dade City banner only in the rarest occasion would mention the passing of a black community. Wow. That is so crazy that the newspaper wouldn't write an article if a black person died back in the day. That's so awful. Oh my God. It says, let's see. It says the banner did report on the death of Edgar Donaldson, an employee of the railroad who drowned in the Withlacoochee River in March of 1923. Another article reports the death of Aunt Lucy Green, a former slave who died in February 1924, about 100 years old. So she was probably almost 100 years old. Also buried here, according to the banner article, is Will Howard, or Howard Will, who was shot and killed by his wife, Annie, on May 27th, 1935. George Lark was also shot by a Pasco County Sheriff's deputy December 1925. Will Leake was lynched at the cemetery. So he was hung right here at the cemetery. Oh my gosh. He was hung at the cemetery on August 6, 1915, after being accused of attempted rape. Wow, guys, my camera just, it just keeps going off. I don't even know if I'm getting any of this. That would be awful if I came here and didn't get none of this video. Anyways, let's see. Let me back up here. It says, there was a man named Will Leake. He was lynched here at the Trilby Cemetery on August 6, 1915, after being accused of attempted rape. And Layman Smith, who died April 5th, 1935, was killed by a train near the Chippewa crossing. Wow. I'm trying to scroll up. I might have to flip my page here and see what else I got. This is crazy, guys. This is awful. Some of the stuff that you read from back in the day makes me sick. It really does. So newspapers mostly silent. Let's see. That's crazy. They were silent because it was a black person. Well, shame on them. Shame on them. God made us all. I mean, you know, what, wasn't there religious people around back in the day? Don't they know that God made us all? Don't people know that Jesus was in Bethlehem? He wasn't a white man. I don't know what nationality he was, but he was not a white man. So why was there a racist thing back then? I don't know why there's a racist thing now. You know, if there hadn't have been a racist thing back then, there probably would not be it now. And shame on anybody that's racist. It's ridiculous. It really is. I better stop because it's just making me angry. It's making me very angry how they were treated back in the day. I'm sure that the white people were treated bad too, but the black people, the colored people, they were treated horribly, and it's wrong. So, you know, let's all stand together and hope this stops. Hope that they can be equal as we are, because we're all one person. God made us all, you know? Alright, so anyways, I'm going to do a little bit of necrophonic here at this cemetery, and I'm going to actually check my footage first and make sure I actually have some footage, because I don't know why my camera keeps turning itself off. It's going like 5 or 10 minutes and it's going off. So, yeah, I'll be right back and we will do some necrophonic. Alright guys, I don't know what's going on. It looks like every couple of minutes the damn camera's turning off. Now, it's on auto, so it's on shaky. I guess my hand's shaky. Hopefully the whole video is not shaky. It was hard to see if it was. But I'm going to do the necrophonic. Just turned it on. I guess I got the sound off because my phone kept dinging. Alright, so I'm just going to do the necrophonic a little bit. Henriette went back down that way. She's going to take some pictures. Let's start the necrophonic. Hello. My name is Marie. I come in peace. I am so sorry that you guys are buried here and nobody recognizes this cemetery. I hope that you are resting in peace. Can you tell me the names of some people buried here? How many people are actually buried here? Marked graves and unmarked graves. Do you have a number? My name is Marie. What's the oldest grave here? Can you give me a number, a date? What year? Can you show yourself in my camera? To all the World War II veterans, to all the veterans in this cemetery, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for your service. Thank you so much for fighting for us. Can you show yourself in my camera? This one's unmarked right here, guys. Well, it's marked, but it doesn't have nothing but that little metal marker. Oh! Oh, I wasn't even pointing that way, but I just seen something, guys. I just seen a black shadow. Straight down the end of the path. Who was the black shadow I just saw? Can you show yourself again? Where did you go? Let me know in the comments if you guys saw anything. I don't think I was pointing. It was right down in there is where I saw it. I don't think I was pointing that way, but I could have been pointing like this. I don't really know where I was pointing, but it was right down the end of that path. I see something now. What's that? It's probably the tree. It was right in that area, guys. Thank you for talking with me. Tell me the name of this cemetery. What was the original name of this cemetery? Does anyone know? I keep hearing Mom. Mom. Can you tell us goodbye? I hope you rest in peace. Bye. Alright guys, I just turned it off. Oh my goodness. A lot was coming through. A whole lot was coming through. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out Henriette. She's going to have a video putting out on her channel. And I will see you on the next video. Peace guys. Alright guys. So we found a Trilby historical sign. It's Pasco County. We do have some wind. But look, there's a post office. And it, you know, it could be old. Oh my gosh. What did I just see on the top of that house? Oh, it must be a branch. So say, is it another one of them flying bat things? That was scary. So this place here, I don't know how old it is or anything. I don't really know anything about it, but it's Trilby House. Wow. So, but look at these churches down here. I know that they're old. I want to see if they have a date on them. This one here might not be as old as that one up there. Oh, I'm falling. I just want to see. Just want to look while we're here. Look at, oh, it's all together. It's one whole church. But it looks like it's still maybe they still use it. Look at this. This is Little Brown Church of the South. Little Brown Church of the South. Wow. Where? Oh, okay. This place goes way back. They've probably added to it over the years. Trilby Methodist Church. Placed, let's see, the historical person in 1982. So I was thinking it was way older than it is. I was thinking it was really old, guys. This is right close to the old Trilby colored cemetery. Real close. So it wasn't as old as I thought it was. It really looked old. Walk. Hey. Alright guys. So maybe we'll go up here and see what this other house says. The Trilby house. Probably just an old house. I wish they had some history on it. It might have been sitting here for years, you know, hundreds of years. You can tell that stuff on the side is like asbestos. I think it's asbestos. They probably just can't, you know, it costs too much to tear it down. It says Trilby House. Crime Watch. They got it all blocked off. Yeah, that's okay. I don't want to get in trouble. Is there? Yeah. That's crazy. Alright everyone, I have to find a bathroom. And then we are going to take you guys over to the Trilby Cemetery. See you then.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, how are you? Huh?
That's a beautiful blue.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. We were here visiting the cemetery. Have you visited the cemetery down here?
You live down the cemetery?
Yeah, we were down there visiting the cemetery.
Oh, you visit someone.
So, no, we were just visiting the cemetery. We don't know anyone there, but it's, you know, it's so sad. So sad. I hope somebody gets in there and cleans it up.
I haven't been down that way in years.
Yeah?
My mother worked with Dr. Stanfield. Then she raised Patrick and Stephanie. And matter of fact, Linda too.
Are they buried down there?
No, and neither of them are buried.
Oh.
Patrick out on 301. And Stephanie stayed in Germany. And Linda, I don't know where she is now. She just one of the wild child everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Well,
so you don't have anybody buried down there? In
down
that?
there?
Yeah.
Not in my knowledge.
Oh, okay.
I might have some, but not in my knowledge.
Yeah.
I know my mother buried over in Days City Cemetery.
Okay.
She raised Patty, Stephanie and all them. Well, Dr. Stanfield.
Excuse
she
me.
raised them the next over these post office in Days City.
Oh, okay.
She raised them. Man, I ain't been around.
Oh.
I've been over New Jersey. My home was in Philly, but I raised them right here. I went back every now and then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good to know.
Yep. It was good talking to you.
Always.
Take care.
My name is Sammy Smith.
Salmon?
Sammy Smith.
Sammy Smith. All right, Sammy Smith. Peace.
Have a good day. Peace.
You too. Oh, I should have asked him if there was a bathroom somewhere. He was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, everyone. That was Sammy Smith. Yay, shout out to Sammy Smith. It is pretty cool. Anyways, we never left here yet because we, you know, got to talking to him. And hopefully you captured, I didn't want to like throw the camera right in his face, but hopefully you captured what he was saying. We're going to find a bathroom and then we're going to take you to the other cemetery. So let's do this.